Hey, this is very interesting. Trump's incoherence at his rallies has gone completely mainstream, and reporters from NPR and PBS are now talking about the fact that Donald Trump is making no sense at his rallies, alluding to the brain issues that many mental health and neurology experts have been outlining to you on this program for years. This is actually a really good thing to see. Here is a clip from last night where you will hear reporters talking about the lack of coherence of Trump at rallies. And you know it, I know it, he's glitching all the time.
Saudi Arabia and Russia will repeat
I like that one. Will repeat Anyway, they're talking about it, and this is good news.
For all his calls for President Biden to undergo some kind of cognitive test, it's clear to say Mr. Trump's remarks are not at all coherent in these rallies.
Mr. Trump's remarks have never been super coherent in his rallies. I'm not sure that I can weigh in on how much they have veered in the last couple of months, but this split screen has always been there, will always be there.
Yeah, so this is just one little story, but I think it is a really important and great thing to have out there, simply because the more people that are aware of it, the better. You'll remember, and I'm sorry for playing this clip again, Trump went on an 85-second rant in Las Vegas on Saturday or Sunday that really is impossible to decipher. And this is the sort of incoherence that they're talking about here.
Very short period of time. So I said, let me ask you a question. And he said, nobody ever asked this question. And it must be because of MIT, my relationship to MIT. Very smart. He goes, I say, what would happen if the boat sank from its weight and you're in the boat and you have this tremendously powerful battery and the battery's now underwater and there's a shark that's approximately 10 yards over there.
Yeah.
By the way, a lot of shark attacks lately. Do you notice that? A lot of shark. I watched some guys justifying it today. Well, they weren't really that angry. They bit off the young lady's leg because of the fact that they were not hungry, but they...
So I won't play the whole thing for you, but what I do want to point out is that when they talk about Biden mumbling or stuttering, as a guy who's had a lifelong stutter, or sometimes pausing and kind of recollecting or regathering his thoughts, that may very well be a symptom of age-related slowing down, as people on this show, mental health experts have pointed out. This is a completely different sort of incoherence. This is the incoherence of someone who seems completely delusional about the world around them. And good for PBS NewsHour and good for the NPR reporters that are talking about this. It is a very real story. And the more people that know about it, the more people that will be able to, if Trump actually shows up to the debate on June 27th, evaluate his ranting and raving for what it is, which is these are not carefully crafted attacks. This is not Trump demonstrating an understanding of any particular issue on any level of depth that we might hope for. These are just delusional and confused rantings of a guy who understands less and less. And just compare Trump's interviews today with those of 4 years ago. The difference is truly stunning. And it's because it's been a linear decline. There are some arguing that it is an accelerating decline. It may be starting to accelerate. But if you look back 2 years ago, 4 years ago, 6, 8, 10, 12, the 14, and these interviews from Letterman and other places, it's been a linear decline for Trump that is very different to what we're seeing with Biden. So as I said before, worst case scenario, if they're both demented, Biden's done an extraordinary job for a demented president. And I still would rather the people around him running the country. If we're honest about this, something is very wrong with the convicted felon, failed former president. The weather is warming up. We're outside more. Maybe we're trying to get in shape for summer. If you're in need of a science-based, no BS workout program that's easy to follow and will give you results you feel good about, look no further than our sponsor, Alpha Progression. Alpha Progression was recognized not once, but twice as Apple's App of the Day. It's just a great value. It has an easy-to-use interface. It's totally customizable based on your needs. And it has a 4.9 star rating in both Apple and Google app stores from tens of thousands of reviews. Alpha Progression is the app for anyone looking to maximize muscle gain. That's their only focus, but it's designed to be perfect for both novices and seasoned lifters alike. Every workout plan is built from scratch just for you personally and catered to your individual goals. Alpha Progression was carefully designed over many years by veteran bodybuilders to give you the same principles and the tailored advice that you'd get from a personal trainer who charges 30 times more with the same results at a fraction of the price. We're partnering with Alpha Progression to give you 20% off your first year when you sign up for annual, or 20% off your first month if you sign up for monthly. Go to alphaprogression.com/Pacman. The link is in the description.